researcher quoted in an article done by New Mexico State University's Department of Health Sciences stated that nearly 1/3 of American adults aged 20 years and over are overweight and 33.8% are obese, triggering obesity-related conditions such as heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Students in college are running between classes and stressing over homework, which puts nutritional food at the end of their priority list. When students aren't eating properly, it could have more consequences aside from gaining weight. Students who don't eat properly could develop serious diseases, or it could affect their future. College students aren't getting the nutrition they need. Today, I will be discussing 3 main points in my speech. First, college is a big factor for what students eat. Second, college dining halls are blamed for bad nutrition. And third, improper nutrition can lead to serious consequences. First, the first year of college is the first year of total control over everything you do and consume. The first thing I'll say is college is a big factor for what students eat. A February 2015 article published on the Huffington Post website says that many students worry about gaining weight going into the first year of college. This is the first year that students have total reign over everything they consume. They no longer have somebody to buy groceries and cook them meals every day. College students have many more options once they get into college versus when they were at home. The problem is that with dining halls, students are given the option to eat something like pasta all day only because it's available to them all day, and there's no one to tell them that they can't. At home, there isn't that availability. In the article, the author also talks about how students were involved in sports in high school, whereas once they got into college, they were less likely to participate in physical activities. Also, in the February 2015 article published on the Huffington Post website, it says that students struggle to maintain healthy lifestyles because they're stressed out, they lack sleep, money, and time to go to the gym, and that leads to poor nutritional choices. They are experiencing stress that they have never experienced before. I'm arguing in my speech that college students aren't getting the nutrition they need. To review my first reason why I believe this is true, college is a big factor for what students eat. Not only is college itself to blame, but so are dining halls. Dining halls are to blame for bad nutrition. In an article done on the March 2012 article on California Aggie, the director of sports nutrition at UC Davis talks about how people focus on what smells and looks good and not what's actually good for them. There may have been the option to have pizza, burritos, or burgers, but there is also the option to choose fruits, vegetables, and whole grain foods. In a scholarly article done by the Department of Public Health Sciences at the New Mexico State University, published in 2014 by the College Student Journal, it claims that on average, college students consume 1 serving of fruit, 1.5 servings of vegetables, half a serving of low-fat-dairy, and 1.4 servings of whole grains daily. These are lower than the dietary recommendation and continue to decrease through the first year of college. There was a survey that was done to see whether dining halls were providing information for students, and nearly half of the 104,826 participating U.S. college students said they were not given any information. With that, there are many colleges that have recently chosen to campaign healthy lifestyles to get students to eat more nutritional foods. To review my second point, dining halls are to blame for bad nutrition. As I have said, dining halls get blamed for bad nutrition, but students also don't have the desire to choose foods that have nutritional value that their body requires. Although college can be blamed for not eating properly, students need to be educated on how to avoid eating improperly. Improper nutrition can lead to serious consequences. According to an article on Livestrong, a foundation for healthier lifestyles, says that with an improper diet, people run the risk of nutrient deficiency, chronic disease, and even cancer. There's also the risk of creating a domino effect into more serious diseases. There's also a risk of having heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, or even infertility. People who have a BMI over 25 are considered overweight, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. In August of 2015, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention stated young people eat more than the recommended maximum daily intake of sodium and not enough fruit and vegetables and not enough whole grains. A consequence of not eating the recommended daily intake of foods is having an energy imbalance, which could also increase the risk of obesity and being overweight. Adolescents between the ages of 12 and 19 drink more full-calorie sodas per day than milk. Males drink 22 ounces of soda, whereas women drink 14 ounces. To review my third point, there are serious consequences from improper nutrition. There are many consequences to eating unhealthy, and when people are healthier, there are more benefits than not. Something as simple as eating a healthy breakfast can improve cognitive functions, reduce abstinence, and improve your mood. Beer has an average of 148 calories, red wine has an average of 80, and a martini has an average of 140. So if you think about it, all those calories can add up and if you're not careful. The same goes for food. One slice of pizza and you've already consumed 360 calories of the roughly 2,000 calories you should be eating every day. Try to be a healthier eater by paying attention to what you're eating, for a few weeks and see what changes it can make in the way you feel. In conclusion, college students are not getting the nutrition they need. College is a big factor for what students eat. Dining halls are blamed for bad nutrition, and improper nutrition can lead to serious consequences.